Hello, welcome to another All the Mods 9 Minecraft video. My name is Jawshy, and I started it primarily so that I could know what resources I needed. But here we go. So I have the frame laid out with the rotors in the middle, with that at the top, so I can kind of know how much structural glass I needed. But this chest right here holds these sections right here. I don't know why it would require me to need 1017 turbine casings, maybe because a couple of these required turbine casings, but we now have everything we need here. So we're going to grab the first level, or the level outside of the rotary complex, which are the pressure dispensers and the electromagnetic coils, which I don't know how I'm going to do this, but we're just going to go out to about right here on each side. And I don't know if this is, I assume this is, well, this might be that is a little too far. No big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I don't know why we would need so many of these. I don't know if I need to double stack these. I really have no idea. Actually, I think it's because that actually is a pretty big area. So maybe I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much we have whenever we go through the full thing. But oh my goodness gracious. All right. So basically, what we're doing here is we are just going through and oh boy, setting up the pressure dispensers to be the first layer, and then we will do basically from this point. I believe it's from this point where the vents are, or there might be turbine casing. Yeah, there's turbine casing here. So actually, I will need more turbine casings because they'll come right here, and then the one above this will be, if I'm not mistaken, all vents. I don't know why. Oh, no, these can all be vents too. Okay, so these can all be vents. It's been a while since I've done this, so bear with me. Yeah, so this is pretty much the beginning of the turbine, but I think we should be able to get the turbine done in this video. I don't think there will be any issues with finishing up the turbine, and I'll show you kind of what I did on the top level here in a little bit. Looks like we're gonna have the exact amount we need. Beautiful. Yep, 7 and 7. Looky there. Boom. And we just to prove we don't have any in our backpack right there. That's perfection. Now, you can have, I believe, up to 7 of these, if I'm not mistaken. We're only going to use 5, and we're going to see if that works appropriately. If we need to make 2 more, we can. It should not be that big of an issue. Let's see. Yeah. Sorry, I'm messing with one of my friends. All right, so the next one we're going to grab is going to be the saturating condensers. These are going to be pretty much the point where it turns the steam into water that we will then vent out back into our actual reactor, because our reactor is going to require a lot of well, it's going to require a lot of water. It's also going to require a lot of fissile fuel, which we are still working on. All right. Not a problem, though. Not a problem, though. We will work where we can with it. It's a slow process, if that makes any sense. My neck itches. don't know, because we still have a lot more of these, and that's not enough right here. 70, 73 is not enough to fill this entire place, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the additional ones. We'll see, because like I said, I'm not going to turn this on, or I'm gonna once I finish building it up, I think it'll work out. But let's see. So above the uh, saturating condensers, it appears there are more saturating condensers. So let's just do this right here, and we'll see how many we have and how much more we need. Because technically speaking, we could, in theory, make more if we need to. I have the resources available. I don't want to just end up making more if this is not necessarily going to be the exact amount, if that makes any sense. Hopefully that makes sense. Because where we're at right now is really not I guess, really not going to work out for, or let me rephrase that. How many we have right now is really not going to be enough. As you can tell, we only have 8 left, and yeah. So we're missing quite a few. It did say I needed 585, which I had. No. Yeah, 585, which those are turbine vents. No, it said I only needed 293, which I had 293. So I don't know what to do about that, the remaining spots. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So let's grab our vents here. We're going to vent up the area. I don't know if this is actually, I don't know why this seems like it's way too many. I don't know. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4. Or 6 times 15 times 4. 360. I think I have 360. I have 585. So I assume it's probably because I'm going to be doing the top as well with vents. Obviously, I am going to put vents down in this one as well. Is that actually going to be enough for the full thing? Hold on, let me make sure I did that right. That's 6 times 4 equals, wait, no. 6 times 15 equals 90 times 4 is 360. Yep, okay. All right, then. If you say so, game. I'm going based off of the FTB wiki, so I'm hoping that maybe this is accurate, and I'm just, again, overthinking it. I'll figure out what to do with these. It's very possible that I'll likely just need to fill out the edges here with this, and basically instead of having it like this, I'll fill out the edges from the edge inwards. And then I don't know, maybe I'm gonna do all of the sides so I can just walk instead of fly like this. Okay. Alrighty then. I assume if I put the glass down like on top after, or not the glass, but if I put the vents on top, it won't actually do anything because there's so much open space down here. So right now we still have quite a few stacks, and I'm only going to basically, from what I remember, this is kind of how it works. I think this is still going to be a limiting, there's still going to be a limiting factor for this. I don't think that I'm going to actually, I'm trying to think of the phrasing for this. I don't think it's going to turn on since there is so much space, empty space in here. I don't know how that works. I'm curious about that, but we'll see. I have a feeling it's probably going to require me to put like turbine casings in there or fill it up with saturating condensers. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens whenever we get to that point. But basically, actually, I think I should be one up from this. I think I should actually be even with the top part. We'll see. This is showing vents on top, saturating condensers above that. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really ever, I've built a very large turbine like this before, but I've never actually built it like this big. So we're going to do this, grab these. I'm going to go and grab these so I can put those on. Boom. Yeah, you're probably wondering, why are you doing it that way? Don't ask questions. Look how cool that looks, though. It looks so cool. I get really, it's just, okay. Anyway. All right, so input is going to be the middle point right here, which this is 15, so there's going to be 7 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then this is going to be the export. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. Now, this will take some time. I don't have the building gadget. I haven't built that. Don't judge me. I assume I'm going to have enough to put maybe glass on top. I don't know. I wish I would have gone back and looked at my all the mods 8 turbine, because I haven't built this in so long. I already forgot what it looks like. Okay, boom. Yeah, so this is pretty much the gist of it, which I don't know. I don't think I actually. So on the FTB wiki for industrial turbines, it doesn't actually tell you how much structural glass you'll need, because I think it's like you can pretty much make however many, like you can basically have the face being whatever you want it to be, whether that be structural glass or like casing. So you could technically just have it be a full-on casing with only a couple structural glass. There's only a couple that couple areas that like these edges and the flooring basically all have to be turbine casing. So that's just for anybody who's curious. You don't technically have to do structural glass on all the external walls. In theory, I could have made like all of these like back ones that are facing the end stone right here. I could have made these like turbine casings instead, but I chose not to. I chose to be complete with structural glass. All right, so we'll do this right here. don't see this turning on immediately. A couple more things that we're going to have to look into. I don't know what to put above desaturating. Is there another block that I'm forgetting? No. No, there's not. Hopefully I made enough structural glass. I think I did. Yeah, I did. We're good. Yeah, see how it didn't, there was no red particle effects? That's because there is a bunch of space right there between those two. So, or it could very well also be that the top is not covered in glass or the top is not vents. So what I can do here is I can actually take all these vents off and then I can put them at the very top to see if maybe that helps. But I don't know. I don't remember if, let's see. Turbine vents may only be placed outside of the structure, obviously. I don't know if the vents have to be touching another multi-block, like the saturating condenser or anything like that. I don't know. We'll figure it. We'll find out. Not a problem. I'd much rather, test this, kind of get a, theorize this down a little bit with you guys. And then if it comes to a point to where I need to come back in here and fill more of this up with saturating condensers, that's fine. I'll do it. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. And the reason I'm only doing the outside ones right now is because then I can ulti-mine the center ones and not worry about it breaking off the rest of the vents. Like this. See? It didn't break off the rest of the vents. Boom. Boom. All right. So that frees up 225 vents. Goodness gracious. That's crazy. I have a feeling that it won't work this way. It'll probably just be like, oh yeah, that's not how it's gonna work. But you know what? That's what we're here to do. We're here to learn together, am I right? And plus, I'd much rather learn this right now because then at the end of the day, whenever All the Mods 10 comes out and I have to make another industrial turbine, I've made the biggest one. Because I technically, in my All the Mods 8 series, I did not make the largest one. I think I made a 16 or a 15. Actually, I might have made the largest one in All the Mods 8 and didn't make a... I don't think I made the largest reactor. I think I kind of skipped out on the largest reactor one. Yeah, that might be what it is. I'll have to go look because I haven't touched my All the Mods 8 in a couple weeks, which is kind of bad because I really want to finish up the what's it called? Yeah, okay, it did. So Vince is limiting. Okay, cool. So I actually do not need to have that completely filled in. Max production is 53.47 MFE. That is insanity. That means that it's basically pushing, it can store up to 33 GFE. It's not going to tell me how much it can produce because it's not connected to one of those bad boys just yet. But we have now finished our beautiful turbine. Like, oh my goodness, like, look at this bad boy. So now what we can do is we can come back over to our entangler here, and we can grab these two. And this will be basically where we store the power for the time being until we create ourselves the induction matrix. So I want you to go back up top side, and I will need to grab more universal cables. Oops. All right, we'll go back down here. And then now we'll do this. We'll grab you. I don't know why I still am carrying this iron sword around. Push that, pull that. Obviously, If I do use this, I will have it set to a have a 0.1 burn rate. Are you saying? Let's grab this real quick before we do anything. Thankfully, that was completely empty. So let's take a gander at what this will look like. So back here is where we will do all of our, no, not this one. Actually, I can't do that just yet. Wait, what? Hold on a minute. Where's my, oh, I didn't actually put all the other ones on here. I need to put one right here. Yeah, I need to put one right there because I didn't actually put the other, because I think I have two more I need to put on there. One for, sorry, I just smacked my microphone on my, yeah, I have one more. Okay, one more. That's fine. So now I'll go back. And then we will do this right here. Thankfully, that doesn't just flood out. And it just goes back out. So then we'll output waste. And then I think it is a pressurized tube, if I'm not mistaken, where it'll pull and push. And then basically I can kind of test that theory here. Yeah, okay. And then that's of course not going to do anything. So we do need to, I do need to set this up to, with a more pressurized tubes. So let me go make some more pressurized tubes real quick. I might need to move the, I think that'd be fun. What I need to do is I need to make a bunch of fluid pipes as well to connect to probably the back end right here, these right here, and then have it kind of go down the side over here and maybe put it inside of the end stone and then have it come in here. Or no, I might actually change these up a little bit. Let me change these up. Yeah, I like that idea. Hold on 1 second. Let's do this. We're going to change this one right here out. We're going to put this one over where the quantum entangler porter is, which I didn't actually need to. I didn't actually need to move this one. We're going to put that right there. We're going to keep that right there, and we're going to put the quantum entangler porter right there instead. And do that one right there. And then now we're going to go back into our backpack here, grab our pressurized tubes, or these guys, and then these guys. All right. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to set these bad boys up right here. I'm going to need to create more of these. All right, yes, I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a bunch more of those because I'm gonna have this stuff right here connected in, basically probably just on this side, and have it going through the end stone and then come back out right there. I feel like that'd be a little bit easier to look at, but basically this one right here is where the fissile fuel will come into play. So now what we'll do here is we'll do push, pull, and then we'll do fissile fuel. It's selected. Gases, top is going to be output, and then that will output the fissile fuel into, you can see it's going up. So good. All right, cool. The fissile fuel is the one thing that I am worried about in terms of running this long term. So we will have to figure out a better situation for that stuff. Probably do some speed upgrades and things of that nature. But let's go ahead and make some, I think they're pipes. Yeah, pipes. We have some more ultimate ones right here. So I need to make some of you. My mother just texted me and told me to charge my phone battery. Anyway, let's make a couple of these. I don't know what I just got right there, but oh, okay, I see what I'm getting. Okay. Okay, cool. So that should be enough, maybe. It probably won't be. Now that I think about it. Okay, so then we'll go out this way right here, and then we'll start going up. Probably just about right here. I think that right there will be good. And then, of course, we'll end stone back into this part. So I think actually right here should be okay. All right, now what we'll do is I will come from this one right here. Go this way. I don't know how far. I didn't actually. I should have probably counted, but it's fine. I just don't want the. I just don't want that stuff to, or the cables to be, or the pipes to be just like all willy-nilly out there and about there. You know what I mean? All right, where am I at in terms of? I think I can go over a couple more. Oh wait, that's the bedrock. I don't want to step on that, so let's go this way now. Where am I at? Got a couple more. Okay, I'm almost there. Right there. Boom. Looky there. All right, cool. So now we'll take these pipes and we'll just bring them this way. Don't ask questions, okay? It's not. This is the easiest way to do it where it's somewhat what's the phrase? Where it's somewhat convenient, I guess is the best way to put it. Where it's not like all willy-nilly out and about, you know what I mean? So we're obviously going to need more of these pipes. Because boy, oh boy, when I tell you that this goes for a while, it goes for a while. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more. All right, so then we'll do that. And then we'll do that. See, it's like you never even knew that it was there. That it was going through the wall. It's just a pipe just... All right, so how much? That has 9 million MB in it. Okay. Let's go make some more mechanical pipes real quick. That's definitely not going to be enough, but wait, what am I missing? Oh, atomic alloys. I don't know if I have enough reinforced. I don't be. Well, you see what happened was. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to let that finish. We're going to grab some obsidian, which I don't even know if I have a lot of obsidian. I do. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Actually, I just need that many. We're gonna throw these in the crusher. Oh no, we have to throw these in the enrichment. Yep, right there. And then I'll let that kind of run on its own for a little bit. Yeah. As you can see, I'm making some steel. A lot of steel. For reasons. Very obvious reasons. Of course, this goes in the diamond one. To enrich it. Yeah, but basically I'm trying to get as many resources as I can as quickly as I can. But basically, let's see, mechanical pipe. We have 8 more, so we can just probably run back down here real quick and set up another 8. See how much more that will get us. $10 million. How much can this hold? 491 million. Wonderful. Okay, so now we need some pressurized pipes to basically pull the steam from in here, which I need to make sure this is set to output coolant. And that will output the steam into here, and then that will begin pushing this, and that will start powering our system up. Powering our turbine up, I should say, and we'll see what we get in terms of the little bit that we'll be doing. So let's look at our pressurized, but we have enough. We have plenty. Okay, wonderful. So this one's going to be very simple. Just right down the middle. And then we'll do pull, push. And this right here is where we can look, 1 million, activate, still going up. So the steam is starting to go up. Turbines are starting to very slowly move. That is good. Like very slowly. Fissile fuel is not going up or down at 1. So that's good. This is actually going up rather quickly, so that's good. That's good. So it's producing a decent amount of stuff. And another thing that we'll do here is we will expand out this right here. And the reason for this is because I want to be able to, actually I need to not do that. Let's scram this real quick. I'm going to go ahead and go grab our 2 beautiful devices that we'll need for that. So we can see our solar neutron activator and our isotopic centrifuge. We need these 2 bad boys. All right. And then what we're going to do with these 2 is I'm going to make sure that these are empty. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to set this one up right here, and I'm going to set this one up right here. What that's going to do is that is then going to allow us to, let me grab these, do this, and then this, and what that will do is, whoops, push, push, and then what we'll do right here is we will turn that off. And these should start pulling nuclear waste. And I don't think the nuclear waste that is in the isotopic centrifuge or the solar neutron activator will degrade. Because you can see we already got some polonium here, and we don't have any power for this one yet. Very soon. Because we come over here and we actually take a look at our quantum entanglement, we're up to 77.5, 77 million FE. So that's a pretty good starting point. So really liking the fact that we got this built now. This is pretty good. So what can we do now in terms of our capabilities here? Well, there's 2 things we can build that will help with the energy level. And they're called flux. A flux point and a flux plug. So we're going to plop that. We're going to plop that. So we have a flux plug and a flux point. So let's take a look at the flux plug. Flux plug requires 4 flux cores and a flux block, which requires 4 flux cores and flux dust, which require a couple. Let's go ahead and just make some more blaze powder here. There we go. All right, so now flux point, or flux plug, I mean, is what I'm looking at first. This makes 1, 2. So now we can make our block, and then we can come back in here and make our flux plug. So we have our flux plug, which is a start. Now we need our flux point. Flux point requires redstone and 4 flux cores, which requires eyes of ender, which we should just need to make 1 for right now, because that will make our 4. And then, of course, now we have our flux point. And the reason I'm doing this is because when I go back down to my fission reactor, I can then set my flux plug up over here like so. And then I will name this, let's delete this actually, create new network. We're going to name this poll. It's just going to be a public one because it's a private lobby, and then we'll click create, and then we'll join it. I'm going to go ahead and power surge and bypass this one, and then we'll grab our flux point. We'll come over to our isotopic centrifuge, which again requires energy. We'll plug it in right here, and then we'll just connect her up here. And then now, what will happen is we will go into our energy, and we will make sure input is in right there, and we'll make sure output is set to the correct block over here for energy. So that is, now it should, yep, now you see that it is now outputting appropriately. What this should be doing is this should be pulling power, which means now we have plutonium. So we are getting plutonium and polonium now, but there's a couple caveats to this. We can't really do anything with this. We can't really do anything with just the polonium and plutonium. So if we go back to our mechanism and we do, oops, I didn't mean to do that. We do this and this, and we look at each one of these. So we need a pressurized reaction chamber for both of these. So what we can do is we can build a pressurized reaction chamber, plop it down right there and right there, build 2 of them, I should say, and then shoot the polonium and the plutonium into where they need to go. For the polonium, we need fluorite dust, and for the plutonium, we also need fluorite dust. Both of them require water as well, so we can just put a sink in the middle and have them connecting. So let's go ahead and create 2 pressurized reaction chambers if we have the resources. If we don't, we can go ahead and get them made up real quick and go from there. So let's see. What are we going to need? We're going to need some steel ingots, which we should have plenty at this point. And we're going to need some steel casing. So we'll need 2 of these. We'll need 2 enrichment chambers, which means now we're going to need 2 basic control circuits, which is osmium and the redstone. So let's go ahead and go back over here to our osmium, grab a stack of 64, to our right here, and then we'll just plop those 2 back in there. And then what we'll do here is we'll grab all these that we have, and then we'll allow that to create our beautiful stuff. So now we can make 4 of these, 2, 3, 4. We need dynamic tanks, so we just need 2 of those. And then that's pretty much all we're going to need outside of the control circuits here, which we should be getting them somewhat quickly. I don't think I have any speed upgrades. I have no speed upgrades on this one. So I can actually do that. And come back over to our enrichment chamber, grab you guys, do that. That should be enough for at least 1 of these. So now, make 1, and then we need another enrichment chamber, and then we got to make the second one, which we're just missing 1 basic control circuit. We're just going to let these control circuits be built, because once they're done being built, the iron will start up again. So I will have to come back over here and make sure that it's set up properly. But now we need a sink. So we should have enough stuff to make a sink. So boom, now we need another mechanical pipe. We don't need a big one. We just need, like, let's just grab all of them. And then, of course, we need our pressurized tubes, or pressurized pipes, I should say, right? Yeah, no, pressurized tube. I was right. Okay, so we'll need one of these right here and one of these right here. So, beautiful. Now, this is obviously going to pose a little bit of a problem because we don't have any power coming to either of these guys. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. We'll just pull from both of these, allow these to fill up with water on this side, and then we'll do our pipe right there, or our tube right there, and our tube right there. Then we'll pull, and we will pull. And now you should see the polonium come in. So how we can get energy for these guys is going to be rather simple. We just need to create another quantum entangler, which if we do that, we can get rid of this flux point. Yeah, so we'll have to probably go that route. I need to go back in up top and check to make sure that we are doing good on our fissile fuel, that we have everything we need for those, that we're not running out of any like materials that would cause us to likely struggle. Let's take a gander here. Okay, so we have fluorite, we have sulfur, we have sulfur dust, we have everything we need in here. So everything is... Ooh. Oh, this is not the same thing. Okay. Fluorite's in there. Uranium, I need to get more uranium. Okay. So good thing I checked. So let's go grab ourselves some more uranium, which we should have a bunch in here. So uranium, blocks of uranium, and uranium. Raw uranium right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw these in here. Maybe we'll throw the rest in here. We'll throw some in here. Of course, this is like nothing compared to what I have over there. I'm pretty sure I probably have a bunch of uranium kind of in these, in both of these chests over here. Uraninite, which is helpful. So we have 228 right here. We have 7 blocks right there. We have 46 right here and 6 blocks right here, which actually was not as much as I thought. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go, once the steel dust is finished, we'll throw the uraninite in and go from there. But yeah, so this is pretty much the beginning of the mega power and the what we need for, well, a lot of other things as well. So see if we can fill this up a little bit more. Okay, so that should be good. Beautiful. All right. So if I go back down to the fission reactor now, I should, actually, let me check to see what resources I need to make one more quantum entangler. Because I just want to know if I have close to what I need. I do not. I need a bunch more of these guys. Don't have enough. Actually, I should have more of it in here. Yep, I do. Beautiful. I need to remember how to make I need to remember how to make the I just need one more. I need to remember how to make why am I just brain farting it right now? Oh, goodness gracious. 1, 2. Reinforced alloy. Do I not? Okay. I'll make these again. Osmium compressor. There we go. Okay, so I need 4 of those. There's 3. All right. That's. I do not remember what I was. I don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, I need to remind myself to make more energy stuff or more speed upgrades and everything. I want to speed all of this process up pretty heavily. I didn't remember also how to make the reinforced yes. So I need to take. Oh, I need to go to enrichment. Okay, enrichment chamber and throw the. Okay, that makes sense then. So instead of throwing that into there, I just need to throw it into an enrichment chamber. Got it. All right, so let's go ahead and make this bad boy. And then now we'll throw those in there, and we'll see if we have any universal pipes. We have 3. Beautiful. Need a little bit more than 3. Just a couple more. I think I should have enough to make this. I think that should be enough. Purdy. Okay, so now what we'll do is we will throw this right here. We'll do this, this, and then this. Okay, and then we'll do energy set, and then energy will be output on both of those and turn eject on. And now all of these should have full power. And if we go back, well, actually we can just check it here, 51.47. So now if I come back over here and I start this bad boy back up, it stops the overall production there. And then now we're gonna have the solar neutron activator will not work, but the isotopic centrifuge will. It will basically fill up the nuclear waste, and that will send it into creating ourselves some plutonium. And this will basically just, this won't grab anything, I don't think, until it's daytime. But what I can do is I can go grab some fluorite dust real quick, leave that on, let it kind of run for a little bit, let that kind of build up. And we can do our fluorite dust, which we do not appear to have any fluorite. Don't have any in here. Maybe we have some over here. This hasn't collected a single bit of fluorite. Am I spelling it wrong? No? Wow. Alrighty then. I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, grab some out of here. And then I think it's in a crusher. It's gonna take forever. You know what? It's gonna take way too long. In that one at least. Let that kind of run for a second. I do have some speed upgrades. So then we'll grab you, go back over here. Meow. Let's see, this is probably nothing there. If I throw fluorite right there, I don't remember how much I'm gonna need. 1000 MB, which we are a ways away. So let's say, let's just gamble here for a little bit and turn this up to 2.5. Again, I'm mostly worried about this right here with the fissile field going down the way it is. But that should get us some more plutonium. Okay, so we'll turn that back down to 1 for the time being. I'm not too worried about it. I don't like how this is on radioactive. But this does turn this on. You can see that it is generating a significant amount of power there, 102. It's actually producing 56.8 kFe per tick, which is a lot considering. These will kind of keep rolling through. The fissile fuel is not going down anymore. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to back up here. We're going to do energy upgrade. Or no, we'll do speed upgrade first. For some odd reason, I thought that was only going to do a total of 8. But I was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab our uranium out of here. It's a lot of uranium, considering. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no output, which is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. No dos, tres, cuatro. I don't remember the rest of. I don't remember other languages. Okay, so now this is pushing out a total of 16 MB per tick. So that's a lot better than what we were doing. So obviously this right here, we're kind of stagnant. You can see it's going down to 8,500, then it jumps back up to 8,700 with each yellow uranium cake. We just got to make sure that we are keeping uranium in there, because if we don't, then we will end up having a meltdown or something of the sort. So go back over here, and now our fissile fuel, our fuel should be going up significantly. So now we should be able to turn it up to 2.5, and it should still be going up. Indeed. So it is still going up. Now I think we can turn it up to 16 in theory, and it would stop. So that basically is showing that we are making a total of 16 MB per tick, and we can do a burn rate of 16 MB. This right here, these will kind of continue going up. So we're going to keep it at 15 so our fuel can kind of keep going up a little bit while we're working it. I want to just make sure that it's not going too crazy, but we're almost to the point to where we're making our first plutonium. Once we make the plutonium, we'll plop it in here, and then we have the spent nuclear waste. The spent nuclear waste is going to be one thing that we will need to kind of worry about in the future. I don't remember what happens to it if it goes down, but we'll see. But yeah, now with us increasing the burn rate, this is going to build up this energy in here. So what's going to end up happening is we're going to transfer practically all of our stuff from the I really wish that would hurry up, which actually, let's head back up top. Let's actually do this. Since we have this piece right here connected to the quantum entangler porter, now we don't need to have that. We can set this up on the chunk destroyer over here. And watch this. Yeah, right here. And now that's going to go up significantly faster. I still don't see any fluorite, unfortunately. But what's that's going to happen here is I'm actually going to disable this right here, and we're going to allow this to begin charging this back up, and then that'll be our little section for you know. But yeah, so we have ridiculous amount of power now. Like that's awesome. I'm really excited for that. And I'm really excited to see the fact that we should be able to make antimatter pellets a lot quicker. Obviously, I have to keep checking this stuff to make sure. You can see that actually is up and at it now. These are doing good. That's doing good. That's doing good. That's doing good. That's doing good. So I need to just make sure this stays full. Also need to make sure that I can find some more fluorite. Because I don't know why I'm not seeing any fluorite in either of these chests. Just kind of bad. Yeah, you can see I'm running out of space here too, so that's it's a bad sign as well. It's done though, thankfully. So now I should be able to pack and tape this and then move it over and start pulling stuff out and putting it in my inventory. Let's head down bottom down to the reactor real quick. Hey, some aluminum. Okay. So what we'll do here is I'll let this run for a little bit, let the energy in here kind of build up, but this is going to be good. This is going to be good. And then once the energy builds up in here, I should be able to turn it off and go from there. I need to find some fluorite real quick. Oh boy. Where is fluorite? So it's a Greg Tech thing now. It's not a unfortunately it's not the same thing that we were dealing with earlier. Kind of want to make one of these as well. Actually, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold up. I can grab 8 out of here. Because if I can make some fluorite seeds, I should be okay. Not okay. I won't say that. 1, 2. This should just be. Hopefully, this is just. Okay, good. It's just a singular piece of fluorite, not anything too crazy. Like, something else. Steel. See how much steel we've actually grown. 11. Of all that time, only 11. Granted, I'm using like the worst. I haven't done anything with this since I built it. I need to do more with that, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, let's do this. Okay, cool. Oh, I got the hiccups now. I'm gonna have to go down to, I want to say the place that I found fluorite was like really deep into the deep slate layer. Kind of with everything else, so I might just need to go into the deep slate, like lower deep slate area, like like this little section, like all this stuff right here. Sometimes there's fluorite that's meshed in with it also. I'll off recording, I will work on that, trying to collect as much fluorite as I can. But yeah, so this is getting us enough plutonium and all that stuff, so we should be able to work that through and get pretty much what we need. But this is a wowza. We have a working gigantic reactor and turbine. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys are learned something from this aspect of things. Like this right here, there's might be some fluorite in mixed in with all that stuff, but that's exciting. Another big thing we can do here is we can turn on wireless charging for our Kuros, and I could technically turn that on. You can watch over here on the left. Not that. Hold on, let me go back up top because there's a wireless charging port over there. Wait, where did I put it? It's over here. That's right. That's right. And then we'll do this. And now what will happen is go to wireless charging, Kuros. Huh. Guess not. Huh. I figured it'd be charging my stuff. Why is it not charging my stuff? Hello? That's kind of rude. I don't think it has to be touching, because I think it's just a network that you set up with it, right? Yeah. Helium flux storage. Wonder if maybe if I turn it on over here it'll work. Nope, that's not even there anymore. I forgot I put that on the other thing. Put it on the chunk destroyer. Haha. It's charging. It is active. Maybe it's because my jetpack is not in my... What if we do wireless charging in my hotbar? Armor? Huh. I guess... That's odd. So if I take this off, though, and I put it in my main hand... It's not charging. Am I missing something? I might be missing something. Mm, 16 million. That's crazy. Wireless charging, Kuro slots. Wireless charging is effective. Don't understand. I'll have to look into that because I might be missing something. We'll see. I mean, everything in here is ineffective. Wait, hold on. What? It's ineffective. Is effective. Interesting. Wait. Yeah, it's turned on. I mean, it's not inputting or outputting anything, which is a weird thing to me. Curious. I'll have to take a gander at that and see what's going on with it. I'm not entirely sure what happened. So it's going down now. Okay, so let's scram it real quick. And take a look up here. I think I might be out of something up top, maybe. This is kind of what I was afraid of, but at the end of the day, I kind of figured this would happen. I think it might be the fluorite. No, fluorite's still there. All that stuff's still there. Oh, because the energy. I need energy upgrades. Duh. Energy upgrade. If I remember correctly, in the in all the mods 8, it only stacked to 8. 1, 2, 3. I guess oh, that could also be a problem. What if we were to instead of, since it's off, no longer on my chunk destroyer is no longer working or turned on, what if we were to come over here and use the power that we have right here? Oh, that's kind of rude. Do this, and then we'll do this. And now, goodness gracious, do that, and that should kick the power up. And then let's go grab some universal cables. First, put some energy upgrades in here. Energy upgrades in here. Energy upgrades in here. Some in here as well. Some in here. Some in here. And some in here. And then we'll put all the last energy upgrade in there. So let's go grab some universal cables real quick. Universal. I need to make more. Should be enough. I think I have enough resources. Please. Beautiful. Okay, and then what we'll do here, and I know this is going to be really ugly. Do I care? Nope. This is just a temporary solution while we fix this problem. Yeah, this should be just a temporary solution, all right? Don't judge me. This needs some speed upgrades too. 1, 2, 3. Need some more. 1, 2. Now I need some energy upgrades. This is what you have to do on a. In all honesty, this is pretty much the hardest part about getting all your stuff working appropriately. You have to be able to get everything kind of working appropriately, because if you don't, I mean, you're going to end up hurting yourself in the long run. This right here does not provide enough energy, unfortunately, for everything I need running. So if we go back down to our reactor down here and we click activate, it should still be going up. So we should be okay now. Thankfully, we do have this and it is working appropriately. Energy wise, input, bottoms output. I still don't understand why this isn't charging my jetpack. Well, it's not doing anything. Am I missing? I think I'm missing something. Let me, what is that? Flux networks? Flux network. Let's see. Basic. Flux dust. Flux controller enables. Oh, yes, that is why. Okay. That makes more sense then. Let's go back over to our up top level. I know I've been on for a little bit over an hour, but there's a lot going on here that I want to make sure that we are copacetic on. Just do that because we're going to need a couple of these. 1, 2. Wait, what? How do I make flux dust again? Oh, crud. Heated or centrifuge. Centrifuge. Oh, crud. I don't have... oh. Left click the obsidian. Flux box. Bedrock? Okay, well, I will deal with that later. I'm going to deal with that off recording, get the Flux network kind of set up. I thought that's what this was, but I guess I'm mistaken. We're going to go back to wireless charging and actually disable all that stuff so that once I do get it working, it's not like, oh, by the way, boom, everything's charged. We'll let this run for a little bit longer. I'll let this kind of build up because right now, nuclear waste snare is going to build up. After this fills up, this will start filling up, and then it will start backing up in the back end over there. Same thing right here. This should be filling up pretty soon once this fills up. But yeah, so I think we're doing pretty good. We'll look over here, make sure the fissile fuel is going up. We're only burning at a rate of 1. We're at 15. So to start, but we still need more. And that's something that we're going to have to kind of build to. We're going to go ahead and scram it, actually. I don't want to deal with all that because I don't want my fluorite to run out. But yeah, so that's pretty much done. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Subscribe if you have not already. We're 8 away, as far as I remember, 8 away from the 250 goal that we have in 8 days on April 21st, which is technically 7 days now that you're watching this video. But we're pretty much on par. We're to the point. We're 140 episodes quicker than we were on our ATM 8 series. So we'll see what happens. But thank you guys so very much for watching. Truly do appreciate it. If you're not already, go ahead and go down to the description. There's a link to our Discord. I would highly recommend you guys join. It's a great group of people. They are very helpful. They answer questions if you have any, and they're really, we have a community server if anybody is interested in joining. It's a Vault Hunter server, so check it out. Yeah, so subscribe if you haven't, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.